Good morning to a happy Tuesday. Miss Rizza here with your reading lesson. So today in reading, we're going to talk about fact and opinion. And fact and opinion is something that we did a little bit at school, but we're going to review it a little bit here today. And then on Thursday, you'll do an activity with the Scholastic News. So today we're not going to look at a Scholastic News like we have been the last couple Tuesdays. We're going to do that on Thursday because I want to make sure we go over fact and opinion. And then I'm going to assign a Kahoot that's a little bit fun for fact and opinion after this. So I'm going to share an anchor chart that I found online. So facts and opinions are different. And it's important as readers that we know the difference between facts and opinions because it can help us understand what we're reading. And if you were writing a report, you wouldn't want to include someone's opinion in a report about something. You'd want to include facts in a report. So that's why it's very important that we know the difference between facts and opinions. So a fact is something that can be proven to be true or false. We have either dates or science, there's documentation, there's might be photos of it. Like a car has four wheels. That's a fact. We can look outside, we can see a car, you can go and touch a car and you can count the wheels. We can prove that it is real, that it is a fact. The sky is blue is a fact. We have science that tells us why the sky is blue. You could go take a picture of it. You could go look at it. Those are all things that we know that are facts. Opinions is what someone thinks, feels, or believes. So usually when we see opinions, we use the words believe, think, feel, best or worst, good or bad. It tells us what somebody thinks about something. So this girl in the picture says red cars are pretty. That's her opinion. We don't know if red cars are pretty to everyone. I might think that blue cars are prettier than red cars, and somebody else might think that purple cars are prettier. So facts and opinions are important to know about, and usually we can tell if something's a fact or opinion based on those words that you see right here under opinion, telling things like believe, think, feel. So if you're reading a book and the character says, well, I think that spaghetti is the best dinner that my mom can cook, you might have a different opinion. You might love that your mom cooks chicken or burgers or hot dogs or something like that. So opinions can be different and we can have differing opinions, but facts stay the same no matter what. And sometimes people don't agree with facts, and that's okay. But it's important that if you don't agree with a fact, that you have something to back it up or something to prove to people that you have a different thing. So sometimes we'll see people who say, well, I don't think that's true. And then they go and they do research, and a lot of times scientists do that. They go and they do research, and then they say, wow, okay, we learned something new about this, and you're right. Just like when we thought Pluto was a planet. Way back when I was a kid, Pluto was a planet. And everyone believes Pluto was a planet. It was a fact. You could find it in books, you could find it in movies and things like that. But scientists did a lot of research, years and years of research, and they finally found out that Pluto isn't a planet because it doesn't have the characteristics that scientists say that it needs to be a planet. So science was what changed that fact. And maybe someday it will change back. Maybe they'll realize they'll learn some more things about Pluto and Pluto will become a planet again. But facts don't change very often without lots and lots of research and lots of what we call data to back up those facts. So that's the difference between fact and opinion. And what you're going to do today is you're going to do a Kahoot about fact and opinion. So they're going to give you a statement and you're going to decide whether you think it's a fact or whether you think it's an opinion. And again, when you're thinking about that, think about these clues down here. If you see the word like, I believe dogs are the best pet, probably an opinion. Or I feel like soup is not a good lunch, probably an opinion. Or I'm trying to think of another one. Cupcakes are bad, probably also an opinion. So you're going to decide whether it's a fact or opinion. There's 25 questions in this one, but it goes pretty quick because you're just clicking fact or opinion. So I'm going to share that with you so I can show you what that looks like. So let me get a new share going. So it looks like this. Miss Chin started this one. So instead of typing your nickname, Miss Chin found this cool thing where you can spin and you get a fun little random nickname. So I'm going to be Sturdy Gator. You can also spin 2 more times if you want to change your name. But they're only going to limit you to spin 2 times. So I'm going to press OK, go. and I have my name there. And it's going to count me down to my first question. Apples grow on trees. Is that a fact or an opinion? Yeah, that's a fact. I can go to an apple orchard. I can find apples on trees. I can read lots of books with facts about why apples grow on trees. That is a fact. And I got it correct. So I'm going to go to the next one. Okay. Alligators have very large mouths with sharp teeth. I've never seen the inside of an alligator mouth, but I've read books and I've seen TV shows that tell me a lot about that. And I know that their teeth are really sharp because I know that they have to break into meat that they eat. And I know that it can be dangerous to get near an alligator because they could hurt and get through your skin too. So I know they must have really sharp teeth. So I'm going to say that's a fact. So do you see how I'm talking through this? So if you don't know, think about it. Say, what do I already know about the subject, alligators? And think about what you know. We're going to do one more together, and then I am going to sign off from here and let you do the rest. Hibernating is when animals sleep through the winter. Ooh, and they switch sides here. I think that's a fact because I've heard of hibernating before, and I know that I learned about it when I was in school, and I know that bears hibernate and some other animals hibernate, and that is when they sleep through the winter. Okay, so I'm going to exit, stop share. Exit out of this. Okay. So that's what you're going to be doing today. Don't worry if there's a couple that you don't get right. It is a little bit hard. Some of them get a little tricky. And it is a little hard sometimes to know facts and opinions, especially if they don't use those words that we saw in our anchor chart. So try your best today. And then on Thursday, we're going to be doing some more fact and opinion work with the Scholastic News. If you have any questions or you run into any problems, send me a Class Dojo message, send me an email. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see most of you probably tonight at 6:30 for our Zoom meeting.